What is going on, everybody? Beveraggi here. Thanks for joining. Thanks for spending a little time with me. A little bit of a quickie here. We got a couple songs to listen to, a couple brand new songs that just came out. They are part of a deluxe package that are on an album called Guts, the spilled version by an artist called Olivia Rodrigo. Ever heard of her? I'm excited because this is one of those things that we knew was coming, but at the same time it was taking so long to actually come into our lives that I think a lot of us just sort of out of sight, out of mind did it. But now that it's actually arrived and exists, I think the timing of it makes a lot of sense. It's dropped in the middle of her tour, kind of, after she's been playing the song Obsessed. By the way, I went and saw Olivia Rodrigo on tour recently at one of her stops. So I've seen her. It's the second time I've seen her now. I saw her when she toured Sour. Now I've seen her touring Guts. Just incredible atmosphere, incredible performer. I love the incorporation of some choreography. Obviously the stage design, Olivia's energy. Olivia floating around on the moon throughout the stage singing. And my favorite part, to be honest, is Olivia's crowd interaction. She's just, man, she's in it for all the right reasons. She's doing all the right things, not to mention the things that she's representing with the tour and standing for. Speaking on her Fund for Good Foundation, of course. Just couldn't be any prouder of what Olivia's turned into as an artist and as a human. And like, it makes me really proud to have platformed her on my particular platform over the years, and you know, have been able to share my love and enthusiasm and joy for her music, her songwriting, and her spread of joy onto others. All right, all that being said, we're here for Guts, the spilled version. Subscribe if you would be so kind. We are also close to 100,000. I can smell it. It's right there. And there's more Olivia content to come. I've got a really fun Olivia video planned that's not too far away. So if you subscribe, you'll be a part of that and notified for that, of course. And consider checking out the Patreon as well. It's a ton of uncut reactions. I post a lot more on there, and there's a lot of Olivia exclusive reactions on there as well. All right, the first track on the Guts Spilled edition of Guts is Obsessed. And like I said in the intro, I've seen Olivia on tour, in the Guts tour, so I saw her perform Obsessed towards the end of her set, if I recall correctly. But I'll be honest, like the way she performs the song, it's such a physical performance. She's putting on such a show physically that I was more so focused on that and more like enthralled with all that. And I kind of like forgot like how the actual song sounds. It definitely was more in the pop rock universe from what I remember. But yeah, the physical performance was everything. And it kind of made me forget the actual song. So it's kind of like a first listen basically for me. So let's jump into it. Obsessed.
If I told you how much I think about her, you'd think I was in love.
All right.
And if you knew how much I looked at her pictures, you would think we're best friends.
Gotta get off that phone, girl.
'Cause I know her stars shine, I know her blood type.
Ooh.
I've seen every movie she's been in, oh God, she's beautiful, and I know you love her. And I know I'm butthurt, but I can't help it. No, I can't help it. I'm so obsessed with
Oh my
your
God,
ex.
the way.
I know
Yo,
she's
the
been
way that-
asleep on my side of your bed.
The way she vocally builds up to that point, and then the drums kick in, and then everything just sort of like stops, and then we come in with the "I'm so obsessed with you." Such a chef's kiss of a choice.
Love her, and I know I'm butthurt, but I can't help it. No, I can't help it. I'm so obsessed
Yeah.
with your ex. I know she's been asleep on my side of your bed, and I can feel it. I'm staring at her, like I wanna get her.
You know what's crazy is that they didn't even do anything wrong. Like, yeah, she's been asleep on this side of the bed because she existed before you, before our relationship. Like, yeah, there were other people that existed before you, but you still can't. You're so caught up with the person that you're with that you just can't get the thought of them having been with other people out of your head, and that causes an obsession with their past, and hence this ex who you can feel their old presence existing in the bed. Just wash the sheets, just bleach some bad boys, or just buy new ones, all that good stuff, you know.
Every detail you have ever told me, so be careful, baby. I'm so obsessed with your ex. I'm so obsessed with your ex.
Man, I like that this goes in and out so much.
She's got those lips, she's got those hips, the life of every fucking party. She's talented, she's good with kids, she even speaks kindly about me.
Okay, y'all should be friends then.
I know you love me, and I know it's crazy, but every time you call my name, I think you mistake me for her. You both have moved on, you don't even talk, but I can't help it, I got issues, I can't help it, baby.
I got it. Oh my God. That's awesome. That's why y'all gotta leave some of the details out. Like, there's such a thing as oversharing, especially when it comes to like talking about exes and past relationships.
Be friends with your friends. Is she good in bed? Do you think about her? No, I'm fine. It doesn't matter. Tell me, is she easygoing, never controlling, well traveled, well read? I'm going to make me so upset. I'm so obsessed with your
Yeah, where? Fuck yeah, man. And where the fuck was this song on the original album? First of all, let me just say, I've said this before, this is not like a new take by me, but maybe you haven't seen me say this in other videos. Can't stand deluxe editions. Not a fan. Wish they didn't exist. Just put the songs on the album. You know, just make a 17-track album, because the fact that we've been deprived of Obsessed, not just deprived of Obsessed, but like Obsessed fits with the album perfectly. It just belongs. And then we would have gotten, you know, more tracks, more music to listen to over the course of the last year, or however long it's been since Guts came out. It has not been a year. Feels like it's been a year, because I feel like I've been listening to these songs a lot. All right, Girl I've Always Been, track 14. Let's move on. That was great. That was so good. There's like this like a sound effect in there going on. I don't know what that is, but I'm living for that. It fits the track so well. All right, Girl I've Always Been, track 14. Oh, what is this folky? Canyon Moon Harry Styles has entered the building.
Baby doll, you have changed. That's the thing you always say. Cursing me, trash my name. I rained all over your parade. Now you're on my couch, you're fighting tears. You say I'm cruel beyond my years. And as I'm walking out that door, I see you don't know me anymore.
Whoa, I'm very thrown off right now, because this is unlike anything she's ever done before. This is a whole different sound. I kind of need to go back and like run that back, because how thrown off I am.
6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Baby doll, you have changed. That's the thing you always say. Panic rooms inside my head. I get down with crooked men, that I am the girl I've always been. I got wrapped up in
Yo, this is so cool. This is so cool. This is like a folk, country, like old Western type thing. She's doing a little thing with her voice that leans into this like older Western sounding type style that fits. It fits. The girl's a chameleon, man. She's owned all these different sounds already, not just on these two albums. Like, I've heard, you know, her the unreleased tracks and a lot of the stuff that she's done before that. And even if you want to go on to the music that she's made on High School Musical, the series, just like all the music that she's made up to this point in her career, there's already such a huge selection of sounds, and this is just like another one to add to that. She's crushing this. This is so fun.
With venom on your tongue, you ask me who I have become. I had captives, I call friends.
With venom on your tongue, you ask me who I have become. And this is who I've always been. Don't get it twisted. You try to paint me out to be this villain here. You're here crying on my couch and trying to paint me as the bad guy here. But this is who I've always been. And maybe if you paid a little attention, you wouldn't be so shocked right now. She's saying I got panic rooms inside my head. That's a fucking insane line if that's what she's saying. That's fire.
Girl I've always been.
The way she says you can't say I'm a perfect 10, the way she says that 10 is so playful. The way she says crooked men is so playful. The song is so fucking playful and yet shows so much respect to the genre at the same time.
When I'll turn you out, I'll turn you in, but I am the girl I've always been.
Man, this is... Okay. All right, Liv. This is great, Liv. This is fucking awesome. Again, where were these tracks before? I'm gonna let that go. Whatever. At least we got them now, right? At least we got them now. That's all that matters. They exist now. All right, Scared of My Guitar. I'm scared of the title of that song. It makes me think of, like, being scared to write music. Like, being scared to feel.
Perfect, easy, so good to me. So why is there a pit in my gut? In the shape of you, distract myself. Say it's something.
Stop. The way that she paints the imagery, the way she paints so consistently, constantly throughout her songwriting. Why is there a pit in my gut in the shape of you? In the shape of you, it's not just your average pit in this gut of mine. It's in the shape of you. Did she say gut also, which would be a title? A reference to the album title? Yes, she did. Shout out to Gut. Shout out to Gut Spilled.
Distract myself, say it's something else. Maybe I'm just overwhelmed. Maybe I'm confused, barely sleep when you sleep next to me. But I keep thinking I'll find a cure. I say that I'm fine, I tell you all the time. I've never felt so happy and sure. But I'm so scared of my guitar, 'cause it cuts right through to the heart. Yeah, it knows me to lie to you.
Ooh.
I'm so scared. I can't lie to it the same way that I lie to you.
It's kind of what I was talking about in the intro a little bit, with a little bit of a twist that I actually really enjoy. So I can't lie, I can hold certain things to myself and, like, kind of, you know, pick and choose the truth with what I tell you to kind of protect myself. But when it comes to songwriting, when it comes to, like, once I pick up my guitar and start playing, there is no lying, only the true emotions, and with that, the truth comes out. And what makes this hit so much harder is because we have history with Olivia. We know that when she writes the song she writes, she puts it all out there. She doesn't hold back. All of her emotions and experiences, they're on a platter for us as an audience to divulge in, which is just crazy. Think of that. Like, I hope Olivia is protecting herself as much as she can, because she gives so much to her audience.
And it's already done, so I lay in your arms and pretend that it's love. I'd rather be tied to someone, even if they're wrong, and make excuses. My friends know the truth is I'm not as alright as I claim. Say that I'm fine, I tell them all the time, as they watch all the light fade away.
Man, I say that I'm fine, I tell them all the time, I'm telling my friends I'm fine all the time, as they watch the light fade away. It's like Olivia just attempting to be independent in a song where she admits to needing to rely on someone else at the same time. This is what I talked about with the honest songwriting that we get. This is already poking in as one of my early favorites in her whole discography, just because this is so representative of who she is as a whole as a songwriter.
I can't lie to it the same way that I lie to you.
I love that. I love how low she goes too.
So scared of my guitar if I play, and I'll think too hard once you let the thought in, and it's already done. So I lay in your arms and pretend that it's love. Yeah, I lay in your arms and
Pretend that it's...
love. I pretend that it's love. I pretend that it's love. I pretend that it's love.
pour the emotions out.
When I play it, it's when I think too hard. I let the thought in. It's already done, but I lay in your arms and pretend that it's love. Yeah, I lay in your arms and pretend it's enough.
I lay in your arms and pretend that it's enough. Come on, Olivia. The whole, like, just pretending with an actual person, yet when it comes to having your guitar, it's nothing but the truth, having to deal with yourself and with the real truth and reality. And it's something she deals with in her songwriting. And again, this is just a song about having to tell the truth in my songwriting and not being able to do it any other way, and why it's so scary to pick up my guitar for that reason. Because, like, dealing with truth is fucking hard. And sometimes it's easier to just lay with someone and pretend it's love. And pretend everything's fine. Oh my gosh. It's one of my favorite Olivia songs ever. And I love, like, the outpouring of vocals she was doing at some point in the song. Because, again, there's a lot of emotions in a song like this. Especially when you are dealing with the truth and you are dealing with the reality of, like, the shit that comes into your head and won't escape. And as she's playing it, I'm just thinking, man, this would be a killer for her to play on tour. The Scared of My Guitar. I know she has, like, her acoustic sets on the Guts tour, and if she just happened to slip this one in, I wouldn't complain. Yeah, I don't think any of us would, especially if we were there. And I'm still trying to make it to another Olivia show, at least another one. I know Olivia watches these videos. Play the song on your tour. Don't be shy. All right, Stranger, track 16.
I woke up this morning and I sat up straight in bed. I had the strangest feeling of this weight off of my chest. I hadn't felt that hopeful since the day that you left, and it felt nice.
Ooh, hopeful from you leaving.
Nice, 'cause I was half myself without you. Now I feel so complete, and I can't even remember what made me lose all that sleep.
Hold up, because there's, like, a little bit of a country Olivia going on in these bonus tracks. Obviously, Obsessed is, like, that's the Liv that we all know and love, right? But so is Scared of My Guitar. Scared, that's what I'm fucking talking about when she makes the track like Girl I've Always Been, and it's like she's conquered a new sound and genre. It's because she's capable of all these sounds and genres. Obsessed is a version of the classic Olivia we know. Scared of My Guitar is another version of the classic Olivia we know. Stranger is more of the Scared of My Guitar, but it's kind of got, like, more of a country feeling to it than most of, like, the acoustic jams that I know from Olivia. And if not all the way country, certainly singer-songwriter, folk. You know what's funny is I know she did and I haven't listened to the Noah Kahan. I know, like, Record Day, they're releasing the Noah Kahan, Olivia Rodrigo sort of songs that they did for each other. They covered each other's songs. I haven't heard those songs. I've wanted to make a video for that. And share my experience listening to those songs with you for the first time, because Noah Kahan has become one of my favorite artists in the world, as has Olivia been for a while now. So I've been really excited to jump into the covers they did for each other. But you can hear some of the Noah Kahan inspiration on these bonus tracks. You can hear it. You can hear Olivia finding a new artist and sort of letting the love for that artist speak through some of this music. And that makes me really excited as a Noah fan myself.
You're just a stranger, I know everything about. I hope that you're happy, babe. No, I really do. And God knows that I am the girl I am because of you. You know I'll always think of you. I love you till the end of time. You are the best thing that I'll ever keep so far out of my life. Yeah, it's half my
It's the best thing I'll ever keep so far. It's like Olivia's almost going into the direction of a love song for once, but then she's like, nope, don't get it twisted. We're not going there. Haha, almost got you. That's for album 3.
without you in rivers for you, but that's over now. You're just a stranger, I know everything about.
This is a great country song.
Stranger, I know everything about. I was half myself without you. Now I feel so complete. And if I'm not enough for you, you're not enough for me. Everything about you're just a stranger, I know everything about.
It's crazy because, like, I couldn't get towards the end of the song, I couldn't get Noah Kahan's potential rendition of this song out of my head. It's just a straight up country song, and she crushed it. And extra exciting because of Girl I've Always Been and the sound of that song being so folksy and Harry Styles Canyon Moon-esque. So American is the last track. It's okay. It's not the last time we'll share our love for Olivia on video. It's far from. So American, let's do it. Got spilled.
Driving on the
What?
right side road.
This is super. First, Haim. This is super Haim. Shout out to fucking Haim. I love them. And that's what this reminds me of already.
And he laughs at my jokes, and he says I'm so American. Oh God, it's just not fair of him to make me feel this much. I go anywhere he goes, and he says I'm so American. Oh God, I'm gonna marry him if he keeps this shit off.
All right. I love that. La 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 la. That's awesome. What is this? Is this a love song? Is she happy? She in a good place? In a relationship in this song? That's new. I'm happy. I love to hear it. It's also clearly someone who's not American. It's so playful, which is again a theme with Olivia, and she finds a way to like insert her playfulness without taking away from the seriousness of the fact that we're listening to a really fucking great song. And this is like straight from like the 80s at the same time too. I feel like this is a special song. This is a really special song. This is awesome. I love that she says, oh God, I'm gonna marry him if he keeps this shit up. I might just be in love. She kind of like doesn't fully say the word love, kind of plays at it, because if you listen to all her music, again, like the extreme majority of it is her kind of being put through the ringer. Like she's been through a lot of shit. She's been through a lot of situations that haven't been good for her, haven't been healthy for her. She's been through a lot of hurt, not a lot of healthy relationships, and has just been pained a lot. And to reach a situation where like you might actually be happy with somebody is scary, because it's almost like, is it too good to be true? It's hard to even like, do I want to actually say the word love, or just do I want to playfully say the word love? Because if I actually say the word love, it's like it becomes too real, and like I have to like be playful with the way I write these lyrics, like keep this shit up. I marry him, the way she sings that, it's like kind of playfully tongue-in-cheek. It's just like really interesting to know what her discography has been about, and then to get to this point where we actually have some happiness, we'll call it. It's even like written very intentionally, it feels like. Crushed it. Fucking crushed it. I mean, this is what I'm talking about, man. You could play Driver's License, and then you could play Vampire, and then you could play The Grudge, and then you could play So American, and now you could throw in Girl I've Always Been and Stranger, and like you'll be in so many different universes musically, but you'll still have such a great fucking time, even with a song like Driver's License and The Grudge, like more slower emotional songs, but so much to appreciate from those songs musically. The point is that like this girl is showing us that she's capable of so many different things as an artist. She's showing us that she is an artist. Emphasis on that, because I mean, just the level of genres and different sounds of music that she's been able to crush and pull off at this point it's so impressive, man. Like I'm so gonna always keep it real with you guys, man. If I wasn't enjoying these songs, I'd let you know. If there was a song on here that I thought was not great, I'll let you know. But these are 5 great tracks. It's funny because I told myself at the beginning of the video, I said I'm gonna rank these tracks. There's only 5 of them, so when I'm done with them, I'm gonna let them know like in order which ones I like from most to least. they're also different. There's no ranking these songs. They're all so incredibly different. There's no way I'm gonna sit here and listen to these songs one time and just have the gall to rank these songs. It's just not gonna happen. I will say I have an incredible itch to go back and listen to Girl I've Always Been. Obsessed is just a fucking elite banger. Scared of My Guitar is gonna go down as one of my favorite Olivia Rodrigo songs for everything it represents, for a lot of the vocal moments in it, and for its lyricism, and again what it represents. I can't believe she pulled off Stranger just as like a real technical classic country song. And So American is a new beginning for Olivia, certainly from a writing standpoint. So I'm really glad these exist. These were the perfect addition to this album. I guess the album's complete now, and somehow, some way, she took an album that already had 12 excellent tracks and added 5 more excellent tracks. She's just so good, man. She's so great. She's so fucking great at what she does, and the future is bright, and we all know that. I'll see you guys. There's more Olivia content coming. I assure you, I've got plans, I've got ideas. They're coming. I'm working on them. Some outside the box thinking. We're gonna have some fun together. I'll see you for that. Don't forget to subscribe for that. Love you lots. Thank you guys for supporting me. It means the world to me. You've always been so supportive. You've always been so supportive, and it does not go unrecognized, unappreciated. I love you all with all my heart. Thank you so much, and I'll see y'all next time.